Shayla Boo and You, a picture book review. Just want to say a big thank you to Gabriella Crump, who recommended this book in the comments of another video, and it was something I'd never seen before, so it was so exciting for me to find. This little book is one that I think will have its own place in my work bag. Shayla Boo is an ordinary kid who likes ordinary things like dancing, playing softball and reading. She invites us into her world to find out more about her hearing loss and her hearing aids. She's speaking directly to children like herself. We find out about how we hear and what different hearing levels mean. It's really interesting to see a child with a moderate hearing loss being represented. So often it is children with severe and profound hearing losses that we see. And as she goes on to explain her hearing aid and the parts it has, we get a guided tour of her hearing aid. This is all part of deaf education, learning about your hearing aids, learning about your hearing, learning about how you hear and how you hear different from your peers. Shayla's voice is positive and enthusiastic as she talks about herself and her identity. And that's who this book is really for. It is written for deaf children to talk about their deafness and to make sense of who they are and what makes them special. So many books about deafness are written for the hearing children, but this is a book about owning your own deafness. It was no surprise to find that the author, Vielka L. Montu, is a teacher of the deaf, or a teacher of deaf and hard of hearing children from San Francisco, California. She has two other books, one about being a child with a unilateral hearing loss, which is very unusual. I haven't seen another book that looks at unilateral hearing loss, and also another book about Shayla Boo and sign language. I'll tell you all about them when they arrive. There's no illustrator credit, so I'm assuming that Vielka is also responsible for the bright, colourful illustrations that really make this book pop. I love the intersectionality of this book. It's really good to see a black deaf child. So often there is only one minority identity represented. There are so many different ways to be a deaf person, and there is so much more to each person than their deafness. And this is just Shayla Boo's story, one of many, told and put into such a small book. But this little book is Shayla Boo's story, or part of Shayla Boo's story. I really love this book. What do you think? Please tell me in the comments and tell me if there's other books you'd like to see covered on this channel. Thanks for watching. Bye. See you soon.